Pollen. It is that thing you don't look forward to every spring. It is so universally despised there are memes about it. In fact, a quick Twitter search gave me a plethora of relatable jokes about pollen. Even if you aren't allergic to it, it still gets on everything. If you are allergic to pollen, it can be a pain to go outside. While filming this, I was even hindered by my own allergies. Pollen can complicate pre-existing conditions and sometimes be life-threatening. In fact, in 2016 in Melbourne, Australia, high pollen combined with a thunderstorm was responsible for the deaths of at least 4 people with asthma. Pollen can be expensive. AAF.org states annual cost of allergies in the US exceeds $18 billion. Allergy medicine is a billion-dollar industry in the United States, with Zyrtec, Flonase, Claritin, Allegra, and Benadryl reported over $150 million in revenue in 2016. A Philly Voice article in 2011 reported Americans will try 4 or 5 over-the-counter medications before they find one that works. The average cost for one allergy medication is $12.
I had to double up on my Claritin because my allergies get really bad. So I'll run through a 90 tablet thing of Claritin in a month and a half. That's what, 30, 40 bucks. And then the albuterol pump cost me another 30 bucks, 30, 40 bucks even with insurance.
Even though pollen can be expensive, for some, it's more than just an expense.
We do see a lot more patients that we call breathers that come in during this time, and that means that they are having a hard time getting air out or having a hard time getting air in, and that can be a horror situation. We just a couple days ago, a patient had came in through the front door and she was breathing. She was like a 6-year-old breathing at like 60 breaths per minute, and her pulse was like 165. That's, that's not normal for a 6-year-old to be breathing like that. Breathing at such a high rate, they get tired. So as they're increasing their work of breathing, and then as it gets to like a certain point and they start to come down, that's when we start to get nervous, because we're like, oh, like they are getting tired of breathing. Maybe they're, about to go into respiratory distress, all the way to respiratory where they cannot breathe anymore. That could be very scary. And then they may want to give her albuterol. But because she's had 3 treatments before she even came in, she probably has a likelihood of that she's gonna stay the night with us to get her breathing under control. You come in for allergies due to asthma, because allergies cause asthmatics to flare up usually. You end up, going to one of our trauma bays and having to stay the night.
Freshman year, one of my friends took my inhaler with her when she went home, which was 4 hours away, something like that. And I had to go 3 or 4 days without an inhaler. I ran out of Claritin. I just did not go anywhere for those 4 days and had to just pretty much lay in bed and just focus on breathing. The lady, when I went to get my inhaler, she said, yeah, the best thing is just to not go outdoors. I'm like, yeah, no shit. But you gotta work, you gotta go to school, you gotta do life. You can't necessarily just stay in the house all day. I'm tired of it, I'm sick of it. Do this shit every year.
While it is best to reach out to your doctor, here are 3 tips I found while researching to help make it through the pollen season. Number 1, medicate.
So for those people that know that they are have really bad allergies, I would say to take your Zyrtec, take your Allegra, take your whatever you take, either morning or nightly. So whatever is best for you, take it in the morning or take it in the night.
Number 2, wear a mask.
Grab mask from CVS or Walgreens and just put that over your face if you're going to be outside for a long period of time. I know I like to work out outside, so sometimes benefiting from wearing a mask would definitely help.
Number 3, shower after being outside.
Bathing I would say bathing before, when you come home, especially in the summer, in the springtime, when you come home from being outside, definitely taking a shower, washing your face, wash the pollen off of you. Make sure you protect yourself because pollen season is upon us.